Hello, my name is Edgar Lok Tin Yong, and this is my website. I hope you are well. Today we're going to talk about Bazi as usual. You can see here Bazi for beginners, and this is the 15 videos. And today we are going to talk about this. In Cantonese it's called Si Ga Ming Ba Zhang. In English I just translated is incorrect time, incorrect destiny. So that's the meaning of this sentence. So as you may see, we're going to discuss about the time, the birth hour in the 4-pillar chart. It is very important. I tell you why. So before we go on, and I hope you can click your mouse, give me a like on the video, share the video, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. So let's start to talk about the time. So time here, this is the Chinese character for time, and this is a compact version, not the simplified version. The simplified version is right this way. Okay, so that's the simplified version, but the complex version is very much tell you what is time. So if some of you, I know maybe you are watching this, it's you're Chinese or some Chinese character. Actually the time made of 3 parts. So this is the sun, like the sun. See the sun in the before you write this is the sun. This is the earth or land. So land or the earth, and this character is inch. So what that means, time, what's the time mean is the sun shine on every inch of land. The time shines on every inch of land. So this is meaning at that particular area, at that particular location. So in the past, some masters say if you're born overseas, you have to convert your time to Beijing time, or convert to the central time of China. But in my experience, so many years of experience, and according to our ancestor, the definition of time shine on every inch of land. So we need to use the local time. Remember, local time. However, local time is not good enough. So we need to use the local solar time. Local solar time. When you use the local solar time, your calculation will be more accurate in my experience. For example, why I say this is because I have so many like in the past, some incorrect calculation. For some client, they are some accurate, some not accurate, and then there's 2 reasons. Either the time is wrong, because the year, the month, the day of birth, most of the time will be correct. Only the time, or my technique, my skill is not good enough. So particularly when I look at chart for those who born in Singapore, Malaysia, and then I start to investigate the time. Or the time here. So I find out actually in 1942, in that time, because the Southeast Asia, Singapore, Malaysia was under Japanese occupation, so they convert the time to Japan time, which is they use a Tokyo time. The longitude is 135 degrees. And then in 1946, when after in 45 Japanese surrender. In 46 they changed the time to local time. Like if those who come from KL, Kuala Lumpur or Singapore, then this line is around 101 or 102, 103 degree there. So the government, they use the local time there. Okay, then going to 1982, 1st of January, in 1982, because they start doing business more with the Chinese government or China businessmen or factory, so they unify the time. So the Singapore government, they changed the time longitude to 120 degree to align with the Beijing time. So now we are in Australia. There's 2 hours difference to China and to Singapore as well, 2 hours different. But of course, in daylight saving, summertime daylight saving, that will be 3 hours. So if someone born in daylight saving, you have to take the daylight saving hour away in order to make it correct. And another example here is like in Australia, say Sydney here, Sydney, and then we have Melbourne. Sydney, the time they use 150 degrees. And the Melbourne here is 144 point something longitude. So they are about 6 degrees different, and each degree is 4 minutes. Each degree is 4 minutes. So you need to take that into consideration. For example, if someone born someone born 11 let's say 11:10, okay, 11:10 a.m. Two person A and B. If they both born in the 11:10, but one person A born in Sydney and the other person born in Melbourne here, then actually the watch time is the same, but the actual solar time is different. You have to subtract it out. So because Sydney they use 150, so there's about, as we say, about 24 minutes difference. So you, the one who born in Melbourne, you have to subtract about 24 minutes. So it will become 10:46, right? 10:46. So the Melbourne person, right, let me write here, 10:46, and the Sydney person is 11:10 a.m., 46 a.m. So because Chinese astrology, we work on 2-hour scale. That's 11 to 1, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. That's the horse hours, or wu hours. From 9 to 11, that is the snake hour, or 四 hour. So they are different. So even in Melbourne, I have calculated one set of twins. One is born in like the one born in 22, and the other one is born in 26, about a few minutes different. So see, there's a line gap there. So one is born in the snake hour and one is born in the horse hour. The two character is different, and what they are, the elements also change a little bit. So they want to be a different, career. So very, very interesting case here. So that is the very important about the time. So as again, that phase in astrology is 時假名不真, meaning incorrect time, incorrect destiny. So the time, we have to be very, very careful about the time. The other thing is, sometimes some nurse, they are too busy, they will not write down what we call the time straight away. Most of the time will be like when they wash up the baby, wrap the baby, and then sit down, write the time. So if they look at the clock, so maybe someone born at for example born at 8:45, but after the things already done, then it's become 9:15. So the nurse just looked at the watch, say, 9:15. So see, that's another 2 different hours as well. Or sometimes there will mistake happen. So the best way is, before you read someone's chart, we have to verify a few points in the past year. A few points, like 1 year is really, really good, or that year is very bad, in order to find out their favorable or unfavorable elements. So this is my experience, and I'm sharing with you. And there's another thing as well. So another thing is that also quite important. I find sometimes so the sun and the earth. The sun and the earth, the orbit of the earth is not a complete circle. It's in like an oval shape. So every day is not exactly 24 hours. Some days 23 something, some day 24 something. So there's a difference there as well. So you need to take that into consideration. That's my experience to share with you. So I will stop here. I hope you like this video and give you some idea about the time. And of course, out there, some masters say they not really care about the time. Some master even can just read the date of birth, and then you can get the idea. But for me, I always need the time, and then we can read the most accurate for the client, because the client, when they come to you, definitely they have something major decision to make, and we don't want to give them false information. So all right, I'll stop here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Bye bye.